Hello and welcome back to Tales of Maj'Eyal, Dr. East's weekly adventure playthrough. Weekla is currently a fun mix of Sun Paladin, Reaver, and Temple Warden with a wasted point in Star Fury. Probably should have got into Sanguisuge or Vim, or even Blood. But you know, you live and learn. And in a future run I'd probably go Shalor and avoid that, and that future run may come sooner than I thought, because this guy's anti-magic. Anyone can be anti-magic. He might make short work of me. Let's prevent him from dashing at me, though. Well, let's see, is he still there? Nope, he moved. Alright. Ooh, shielding rune. We've been waiting for that. How to replace our weaker healing. And we'll get pride of place in our cast rotation because it's very easy to buffer it. Not what I meant. With our light weapon. Okay. Moving right along. Where are we going to go? We are doing tier 2 dungeons. Let's see, we have no real reason of to do Tempest Peak. We do have several teleports and Bone Shield, which makes Sandworm tunnels slightly less aggravating than usual. So, that's where we'll go. Hey, the Cataclysm. I could do that. The reward for that is a fun heal plus random teleport range 7. That may actually be worth getting for this character. We got the annoying Sandworm version, which is the more common one. It's a bit of a trick question, they're all annoying. The giant Sandworm one is significantly less annoying. I don't like dungeons where I can't auto-explore them. Even if the loot is generally fantastic, and it gives us a free level at the end. Now, I could, quite reasonably, hold on to the Heart of the Sandworm Queen, corrupt it, and get a few trees for free that way, because that would also involve picking up the Hex tree if I can keep the Rain Corruptor from dying. Now, you are just all debuffs, aren't you? Stupid brawlers. Oh, there's a stunner in there I didn't see. Eat my radiation. Oh, I got a ring. Bright Queen. Good cunning. Resistant penetration for light, which we actually use. Chance to blind on hit. Light radius. It's better than the Night Song. I think it kind of is. Even has more defense. Alright. I'd probably go with strength. That's a hard call, strength or defense on this one. Honestly, you could get away with doing a strength defense magic build quite well. Even if you're just purely using a staff, it uses all three of those with these proc-based attacks. Thanks to diminishing returns, it's probably best to sort of do a mix of them all. Let's turn the shield on, jump up here, see what we're dealing with. Oh, that's not great. A pinch. And I could charge. I have a that. Foam touch, huh? Nope. Okay. Don't really care. Grab the teleport, particularly useful here. I don't do regular blight damage. Or run. That's nice. It does bite damage. Let's see. Actually, go ahead and bump that up again. You're gonna go all the way. And now we wait for the shield to recover. You may think that the badassery is completely pointless, but it can eat a stun's talent reduction effect, and that makes it worth having. I actually don't know if that's true. It might not be able to do that. Ugh. I'll just wander in there. I don't have any mental reduction. Do have a shield rune. Kind of helpful. You... Oh, stupid worm. You are the worst. Oh, the other reason that I have at least one staff is that it gives me the ability to get defense and armor off of my magic. Particularly useful in the light armor builds. The armor number is ironically a lot more powerful when you're doing a light armor build because it gets so much more hardiness. I guess it's not true. Oh, please be short. Oh, you are two-handed. Oh, you don't actually do that much. I know what I already have. There's always a chance, especially on legendaries, that one of the prefixes will be short. Of course, I was lucky to get a short U wand as early as I did. That can last me a very long time, actually, since I'm not actually relying on the damage of the weapons, but on the procs. Which means, by the way, that any anti-sustains are going to nerf me hard. Generally true of big magic users, but you'll note that my sustains are most of my power. So I gotta be really careful. I don't have a lot of burst potential outside of that. Ooh, Perseverance is anti-stun. Yeah, you are better than this old thing. Actually, I won't transmogrify that. It has a stack boost on a ring or necklace, always worth holding on to, because they hardly weigh anything. The Unlight Clash. Nope. So anti-sustains include some brawlers can, some oozemancers, some corruptor types, and most definitely temporal wardens can just eat sustains, which is a reason I'm not going to be doing the temporal rift, because the bosses at the end there love to throw the sustain eater on top of you, and even though I can clear it with a couple of effects, it's just too risky. Mage Warrior short, Ash Staff of Illumination. I forget what Mage Warrior does exactly. I think that's the physical crit boost and maybe more damage, but it's not more damage than the Use Staff. Illumination just doesn't do enough, especially compared to warding, which I really have yet to use. I mean, here's an example of when I could use it. Thanks for wasting all my turns there, buddy. Darathod. Nice crit molt. But what I have is actually really, really good, so no thanks. One moment. Alright. There's the teleportation route I've been waiting for. Goodbye, other healing. Oh no, phase door. This is phase door. And now I can get rid of that necklace when I get a good one. You know what? I don't care about the other chests. They can have short dragon mode, staffs of mastery, and I still wouldn't care. Too annoying to navigate. I should actually be teleport navigating. It's the quickest way to get some good stuff here. Boom, like the exit, the best thing of all. Alright, Sandworm Layer 4. Clear the immediate area. Follow some worms around for a bit in case they wander into the queen for you. And then just wait for the queen to come to you once you get annoyed. Do I heal? Whoa, there's the queen. Hello, lady. You just knocked the crud out of me. Alrighty then. Let's get a little bit of nastiness cleared out of my system. That's a special kind of brutal. I love the fact that the worms get benefits from the healing. What happened to my bone shield to prevent that from just eating me? And the question is, do I immediately burn the heart, or do I save it for the Grand Corruptor? Honestly, there's not a lot of point to it right now. I'm doing pretty well. Am I going to do the Grand Corruptor before Dreadfall, or do I just try to get the win as quickly as possible is the next question. It's not like I need my Hexes tree unlocked. We got plenty of status effect fixing spells as is. It's 44. Yeah, not even close. Oh, that's a tough call. Especially because I'm a melee user, so blunt thrust is actually decent once I hit rank 5 with it. There's a stun for me. I didn't even need... I forgot about that stun entirely. I don't need Star Fury at all. A little bit of light damage boost. Doesn't really help me. Getting up to rank 4 of this will clear 2 debuff. Oh no, and it takes all the points to get that high, I remember. Whereas if I save my points and go corrupt the heart, I can spend some points in that, and that's actually kind of decent. Ooh, tough call. I don't particularly care about that. That I do care about. We're going to boost the defensive option there. And yeah, I'll save. Festernal. What's Festernal? Really good nature arcane thing, which is an odd combo that you don't see a lot of. I guess it would go well with penitence. Alright, I don't care. That's the most important thing to say in the Sandworm Tunnel over and over again. Make it your mantra. I do not care. Okay. Alright, we are almost level 20. Should we try to do the Grand Corruptor? Squeeze out 2 extra trees. Should we do the Old Forest? We'll do the Old Forest first. The only thing that can kill you in the Old Forest is attempting to save Escort, so it's worth doing it. Oh, hey. He is a Temporal Explorer. I almost went that route, right? We got all the weapon manifold nonsense going on. really have asked you where this thing is. East. Well, that's helpful. What I love about Temporal Explorers is they're dedicated to killing you no matter what. They will fire that beam through you at every opportunity. When your defenses are bone shield based, that can be particularly nasty. Fortunately, I also have shield defenses, which I'm going to make full use of. Eat my AoE weapons. Why? Alright, you can walk around me? No. Good. Get bone shield back. Wait to see if a crystal shows up to try and eat us. It does not, so none of them are awake yet. That's good to know. Far away to the east. We're almost to the end of the east. That's not far away. It's right there. Can we finish you off from range? Yeah. Make my life a little easier. And we want recognition. No, foresight. Do we want to sense creatures in a radius of 10 for a turn? Very useful, but not until much later in the game. So we'll go for the nice boost to our defenses. Based on magic. Yet another one. Magic is our primary everything. Used to be based on spell power, which meant paradox could affect it properly. But people would laughingly save the Temporal Explorer, take that ability, and then set their paradox to go as high as it would go. Actually, I think they'd take the entire tree, because you needed a paradox ability. So either you needed to save 2 of them, which was risky because you never knew if it was coming, or why am I suddenly un-bone shielded? Snow giant wraps. Oh, they were throwing things at us. As gloves go, that's hard to beat. And that certainly doesn't beat it. Anyway, so it'd either save 2 Temporal Explorers to get both of their options, or take the category and unlock that, and then as soon as you got a paradox ability, ram it all the way up. And then for 2 generic points and a category point, you got tons of defense and crit shrug. That was just ridiculous. Because your character wouldn't use paradox otherwise, except for that. That tree may also have contingency in it, which being a sustain, then you could use, set up contingency with something for a lifesaver, and do the technique I just said. I just had to do them in the right order. So it took a little prep work, but then you were golden. A bit of an oversight. But they fixed it, so all that stuff is magic based unless it's an activated ability that has a chance of creating anomalies when you activate it. Now, do I get healed by these guys too? I do. So it's all carrion worm. Gunk heals me, apparently, from infestation. They may also damage me, but it looks like they also heal me. That's just weird. Oh, hello, boys. Let me finish this guy off first. Thanks. Thank you for your kind considerations. This is ridiculous. We'll fight one thing at a time, thank you. I mean, I'm killing all of you at a time, but only one thing can hit me at a time. That seems fair to me. Let's see. Yeah. Fortunately, I had blind fight thanks to my offhand. Are you the boss guy? Oh, you are. You're a Rungorf. Hey, you dropped something nice for me. Eat hot rock. I was going to end this recording after the maze, wasn't I? Well, We'll end it after the forest instead. This might be a long one. Nope, don't care. You, I do care. I like armor penetration. And dog telepathy. Highly useful. Cunning, chance to daze, silence resist to armor. Doesn't quite beat out anything I've got. Hey, another one. I guess you're going to go this way. Maybe your only option. There's snow giants in this. Oh no, wait, those are gloves, never mind. Where are you? North. And of course we run into a bozo right away. What are my options for dealing with him? That's my option. That's always my option. Come back, explore, you're running toward more danger, not away from it. I hate these kind of... You know what, I've already got your ability. You don't have a lot left for me. I mean, you have your other ability. I kind of want that. Did you, like, freeze yourself in time or something? Oh. That bullet came from the other direction. You know what? I don't care about blight enough. We're gonna find you this stupid thing. Try to deal with him when we're at range, see what we get. Good enough. Ugh. You know, of course. Yep. Hate trying to defend them. Oh, don't you dare. Oh, there's an out-of-depth demon over there. We're going to take advantage of that. Of course, whenever there's one of those guys, there's like 3 every time. Alright, boys, you have successfully made me scared. So I'm going to teleport. Now there's a skeletal mage on the other side of this, but in the meantime we're going to let all these big bats come after me. I'll recover all of our blight. Speaking of which, this should not be up here. It's not useful to us much. Oh, you're healed by light damage. What do I want to handle this? Let's turn off the light damage while I'm fighting you. Oh, hey, great. Now I can take that prodigy. Not that I'm going to, but I could. I hate that turning off light damage takes a turn. That's why these guys are so deadly to Sun Paladins. That and most of the Sun Paladins' damage is light. They're weak to shadow damage. It's great for anorithils. accuracy is wonderful and dexterity is wonderful for giving it is that it gets through bulwarks pretty dang quick. We rely on their high defenses. Most things don't, but bulwarks and dreads. And all that means is if you don't have a lot of accuracy on your tune, you hate bulwarks and dreads. I don't mind either. The more I play this guy, the more I think that a magic dexterity strength build is the way to go with him. That's an unusual combo. No matter, dagger mastery probably isn't awful. And blunt thrust is getting more and more tempting. Alright. Oh hey, we gained a level to get a category point. So do we want life tab? I think we do. So we're going to build our way there. Or we could save that category point for the corruption tree we're about to open up. Probably the better move, and spend these points on some defensive power. Okay, I've explored it. Now let me go somewhere else. Thank you. Shielding Rune got a better one. Shielding Rune 206. It doesn't scale with cunning. My 188 does, but cunning is not something I'm going to be raising soon. Oh, aren't you nasty? I don't actually want to be here particularly, but I can. Ha. I don't want a bow, so I'm just gonna leave. What are you doing? Like I said, I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to fight 10 million poison ivies. It's an annoying and long fight. You have confusion resist. That's useful. Fog graphics can make it hard to see the fog graphics, which I guess is kind of the point. So because of the way it's a spell that involves hitting up to twice with your weapons, Wave of Power is actually a fantastic nuke for us. We aren't really limited by the light requirements. And it would have a really long range if we were going high strength, which, like I said earlier, is something we actually want to consider. So as soon as get enough dex to get the 5th point of that, I'm probably going to start just boosting strength as my secondary. Because at that point I'll have so much accuracy, if I don't already. Yep, I am tier 4 on accuracy. There's really no point in pushing that hard. Physical power can get, and range on Wave of Light. That's what it's called. Wave of Power. Not vitality. Now I have, you know, more heal defense thing. obviously I could also be putting points in things like Staff Mastery, and eventually I would, if I were to take this character far enough. I don't know if I'm going to get there in this run, because the big point is to kill the Master. But since most of my damage is actually coming from the procs of the thing that when I hit things, it's not worth dumping a ton into that. First one's worth it on its own merits and because it leads to the defensive posture. Heavily investing in that really isn't our strong suit here. We've got other priorities. No, you don't get to run away. You just stand here and die. Oh. We got Florwicarius, Quiros, which is not really our strong suit, and Behemoth Hide, which is light, lots of HP, a size boost, some armor. Put that up against what effectively is just 5 magic. That's decent. Hold on to the robe in case I want to take on the Grand Tempest, but I don't think I do. Keep messing that up. I suppose I could put 2 more points into it and make it range 9, but no, I don't want to. I don't know why I'm bothering. Yay, blind fight. Let's get a many. Also light. Also tier 2. Better defense. Ooh, actually about the same amount of hit points. Same armor. Infravision boost. We don't need stamina. Yeah. Yeah. And I certainly don't need stealth for anything. Alright. This level up. Oh, yeah, we're going to put one there for the con. How much dex boosting do I have from other gear? Ooh, that's a much better shielding rune. How much dex boosting? There's 2. There's 5. Push me up to 42. Oh, I switched out, didn't I? So I can't train it. Alright, well it'll have to be next level that I boost that then, unless I pick up another thing in the meantime. And... yep. So effectively 50 points of life is worth the point at this point. Oh, this one. This is an annoying bolt. Too annoying. I don't care. Not going to go for the Conveyor because we can't use the vault in a weekly adventure challenge. Alright, that's going to be it for this recording session. I hope you all enjoyed watching. I will see you in the next video.